So a couple of days ago, I had one of the absolute best workouts I think I've had ever, right? I'm just gonna be completely honest here. It was me and 6 other friends of mine. 7 of us total, and we are all doing a workout together at the gym. I was gonna be honest with you, it was amazing, right? This was like a dream scenario for me. I remember I was doing full body that day. Yeah, it was a full body workout. And I was doing squats as my first exercise. The catch, the small little catch I had is that I wanted to beat a record. My record on squats is 100 kilograms, which is like 225 pounds for 6 reps, right? I wanted to beat that. Regardless by how many reps, I just wanted to get over the number of 6, right? More than 6 reps. Imagine you have 6 other guys standing around you, screaming into your fucking face that you should like beat the record, just do it. It's like, it reminds me of that one meme of that one bodybuilder deadlifting with 20 guys standing around him. It's the exact same thing, right? I was bound to get it. I got like 8 reps, and I remember telling my friends that I was like 2 reps away from failure. I don't fucking know. It was easy, right? Turns out it was shit easy, and we had this entire like vibe throughout the whole workout. It was amazing, right? But the cherry on top to this whole story is that by the end of the workout, when we were all like standing next to each other, we were thinking, okay, what we should do next? We gotta do something silly. We all decided, well, it was my idea, that we're gonna stand in front of the mirror and we're gonna take a picture together. And I can't like find the words to describe how I felt in that moment, right? We had 7 people in front of the mirror, like hitting the double bicep with me in the middle, right? It's one of my favorite pictures to this day, right? It's totally not like it happened 2 days ago, but the key point here, the reason why you're watching this video to begin with, and why I decided to turn on the camera, lies in this very photo, right? It's the catch, once again, my friend. Out of all of these guys, not a single one goes to my class at school. Those are all the people I've met throughout my life, whether if that's at the gym or at the basketball court or at, I don't fucking know, anywhere really. Not a single one of them goes to my class at school. I think out of this whole picture, 2 other guys like go to my school, but of course I'm gonna blur out the faces. But yeah, not a single one of them is my classmate. Yet a lot of you guys, you think that you should fit in with the people around you. Why? Why not? Why are you? Okay, let me start over again. So you are on self-improvement or any sort of path towards becoming the best version of yourself, because you might not like the modern Hamza videos, I don't know. But the general idea is that you're trying to improve, right? You're taking the right actions towards becoming better. This is a very mature and intelligent path. But most people, the quote-unquote average people, although I don't really like that way of calling it, they're not like that, right? They have their little fucking vapes, they have their little addictions, their degenerate friends. Normal. That's what's perceived as normal nowadays, right? I'm not gonna get into that, but the thing that's so mind-blowing is that you, the person who's trying to improve, is still surrounding himself with these kind of people. And then you wonder why you're not making progress. And then you wonder why your mood's so bad. Then you wonder why you feel so lonely and you have all of these minor problems in your mind. It's all because you surround yourself with the wrong people. Trust me, most of these minute issues you have are caused by the people around you, because we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. That's about the most NPC quote you've already heard. Probably that one uncle at the family reunion already told you that before, right? Dead ass, but it's right. It's dead ass right, bro. I swear to gosh. It's like, this is the type of rule that people often neglect because of how overused it is, yet it's so damn accurate. We pick up on traits from others. Trust me, I've seen this in myself all the time. When I'm around friends, any friends, and it's just one of them starts to say like one quote in particular, like let's say one friend of mine, I had this before, right? One of my friends kept saying, yo, let's go, let's do this shit, let's go. And what do you know? 2 weeks later, when I'm not around my friends and I'm just on my own, I'll be just saying to myself, okay, let's go, let's do this. This is some like autistic behavior. Well, it's not really autistic because it's natural, right? That's the point that I'm trying to make. But let me mind my point, because a lot of you For example, let's say for example you hang out with vapors or guys who fucking do that. You know what I'm talking about. It's not like on the very first day you're gonna get a smoke from them. Although I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you did, because you suck at saying no to things. But it's not like you would take a vape the first time you meet them, right? No, but over time, the temptation to do that thing is gonna slowly go up over time, right? It's kind of like a J curve, right? Where you start off small, yet day by day, the temptation to do it becomes stronger. And before you even know it, all it takes is one smoke or one puff, as people like to call it. And you're addicted. And you're addicted because the people around you tempted you to do it. And it's like, it's not with just vaping, it's with anything nowadays, honestly. It's like, we like to copy the traits we see. And if we don't feel like we belong, we feel like we stand out. But honestly, I like to believe that with the type of lifestyle and mindsets you're applying here, it's like you're bound to stand out. If the average person is doing all of these negative things and you're the only one doing the quote-unquote positive things, you will stand out. You will stand out. Oh, I kind of made it sound like vaping is a good thing. Fuck. That's not the point that I'm trying to make, right? But you get what point I'm trying to make here. You know what's right. And you know that the people you surround yourself with, at least most of them, aren't necessarily right for you. And with high school just being the perfect mixture of every kind of people possible, it's hard to find the type of people that are quote-unquote right. It's hard, but you're better off going out of your way and looking for these people on your own rather than forcing your way in towards friend group that you don't even belong in, right? And this is me 3 years ago. Back when I entered high school, I used to be a small little shy kid who didn't really struggle with speaking. I was an interesting case, right? Because whilst I had social anxiety, I had a ton of it. Once I started speaking, and once I actually got in the zone, when I was actually in the mood, I was a full-on yapper. I could talk about whatever, whenever. It's just that I hated the social part of things. I hated to start conversations with people and to meet new people. So one thing I used to do, my favorite conversation starter back in the day, I guess you could call it, was to grab my phone, like pull it out of my pocket, find some meme, some funny image, perhaps a video on Instagram or YouTube, point it like straight to their goddamn face without hesitation, without a warning, and just be like, yo, check out this funny ass meme, bro. I was stupid, and I know a lot of people to this day, this is what their humor revolves around. They'll just grab a phone, find something funny, not say a word, and just point it to you. It's brain dead. It's brain dead. It's like you have nothing viable to say. And then I wondered why I was so annoying. I didn't understand it. There I was sitting. Why does barely anybody wants to talk to me? And what do you know? One thing that I just want to add here is that when I entered high school, the only person I knew from my class was the guy I brought him in primary, right? So me and this one guy, we went to the same primary school, and then when we went into high school, it's like both of us started to go to the same class again, right? So he was the only guy I knew, and he didn't struggle with making friends, not in the slightest. So because I kind of did, I just kept following him because he was the only person I knew, right? So I started to force my way into hanging around with his friends, right? Kind of just like forcing my way in. And there were consequences, I guess, right? Because I was often left out, like standing out. I remember one time that one of the dudes from my class, man, do I not like this guy anymore. It's like, he might watch this one day, but at this point, I don't even give a fuck, because I remember one time, like we used to hang out, me, the guy from my primary school, and the other guy, the guy I'm talking about, right? And I remember we used to be like a trio, like a full-on fucking trio back in 1st and 2nd grade. And one funny thing that I just find so mind-blowing, this isn't part of the video, by the way, right? I already gave you the value. You can click off if you don't want to hear it, but I just really feel like getting this out of my chest. This dude, like, I remember he used to make birthday parties, like, his own. Like, and whenever he would have a birthday party, he would invite everybody. Every single fucking person, right? And we used to be like his closest friend group, his trio, right? At least that's what I thought. Yet that motherfucker would never invite me to his fucking birthday party. Those are my struggles of a 14-year-old, I guess, right? And I remember I literally sent him a message on Messenger asking, like, yo, why did you not invite me to your birthday party? And that fucker literally told me, I don't remember what he said exactly, is that, I don't remember, oh my god, I really don't remember what he said, but it was something in the lines of, people like you who are so annoying will be too distracting from my party. He was afraid that me, the same like scary introverted guy that I was talking about, that I'm gonna take away the attention from him. That's the message he sent me. It's hard for me to put it in English, right? Especially since that message from 2 years ago. It's not like I fully remember it at this point. I moved on, but I remember he was acting a friend whilst like barely caring about me. And he's like the higher, the upper class of social life of my class, right? Because everybody likes that guy. But man, that's a hard pill to swallow for me back then. But now as I'm telling you this story, it feels like yapping about some like random 14-year-old struggles. But yeah, I hope you found value in this. The conclusion, the general conclusion of this video is to simply like not give a fuck about your people from school, or particularly in your class, right? Because you can still meet a lot of great friends in your school. But if there's nobody in your class who you can relate to, why are you forcing your way in towards those people? If you're on self-improvement and you're trying to become the best version of yourself, you're better off hanging around with people who are actually going to improve your life, rather than just force your way into like vapors, alcohol, not really alcohol. You get where I'm going with this, right? I don't want to keep yapping, but I'm laughing because okay, I'll put this in the video as well. This is like the 5th take because I recorded the first take on the first try and the camera fucking died mid-recording. And now I'm trying to do a part 2. But yeah, I hope you found value in this video. For those who stayed to this point of the video, I'm just going to let you know that I'm working on something massive lately. Something that I genuinely think is the thing you're looking for. I'm not even going to tell you what it is yet because I already know you're going to love it. And yeah, if you want to talk to me directly, whilst hanging around the absolute best community on the entire internet, fucking not just Discord, like click the link below. This is the type of Discord server where we have people doing backflips on our weekly calls whilst you're still getting to learn something valuable, right? So if you want to be a part of that, feel free to click the link. If not, go watch all of these videos if you want some. I'm not going to force you to do anything. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. So, excuse me. Oh my god, that voice crack was shit. Excuse me for my lack of professionalism. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one, brothers. So, take care.